Manny Pacquiao's highly anticipated boxing comeback may take a new turn as his proposed fight against Rolly Romero faces delays. While the Filipino legend had been targeting a January 2026 return for the WBA super lightweight title, fresh reports suggest that two other big-name opponents, Gervonta Davis and Conor Benn, have now emerged as serious contenders for Pacquiao's next fight. Pacquiao, now 46, remains one of boxing's biggest global icons, and his planned return has stirred excitement among fans and promoters alike. Initially, the bout against Rolly Romero was close to being finalized for early 2026 in Las Vegas. However, sources close to Pacquiao's camp have revealed that negotiations with Romero's team have slowed down due to scheduling conflicts and contract disputes. This delay has opened the door for other fighters to enter the mix, notably Davis and Benn, both of whom bring contrasting styles and huge commercial appeal. Gervonta Davis, the superstar clash. Gervonta Davis, one of the most explosive knockout artists in modern boxing, has expressed interest in a legacy-defining bout. At just 30, Davis holds world titles in multiple divisions and continues to be one of the sport's top attractions. A fight between Davis and Pacquiao would represent a dramatic passing of the torch moment, the young, hard-hitting star against the veteran legend. Promoters see enormous pay-per-view potential in this matchup. The combination of Davis's knockout power and Pacquiao's speed and experience would almost guarantee fireworks. However, weight could be a concern. Davis typically competes at lightweight or super lightweight, while Pacquiao, though historically capable of fighting across several weight classes, would need to prove that he can safely and effectively compete at 140 pounds after several years of semi-retirement. From a business perspective, this fight would likely draw global attention, especially in the US and the Philippines. Both camps have reportedly expressed interest, and preliminary talks are believed to have taken place. If negotiations progress smoothly, Davis could become Pacquiao's first major opponent since his 2021 loss to Yordenis Ugas. Conor Benn, the cross-continental showdown. Meanwhile, British star Conor Benn has emerged as another strong option. Benn, the son of former world champion Nigel Benn, has been vocal about his desire to face a legend like Pacquiao to cement his place among the elite. The 28-year-old has been campaigning around the welterweight and super lightweight divisions, and his aggressive style could make for an action-packed bout against Pacquiao. Benn's promoter, Eddie Hearn, has hinted several times that a Pacquiao fight would be a dream scenario. Talks reportedly took place earlier in 2024 before Pacquiao turned his attention to Romero. Now, with the Romero bout on hold, Hearn's Matchroom Boxing is believed to be back in touch with Pacquiao's representatives, hoping to bring the fight to either the UK or the Middle East. The Benn fight would also serve as a huge crossover event, appealing to both European and Asian audiences. It could even be held in Saudi Arabia or Abu Dhabi, where Pacquiao has strong ties due to previous discussions about exhibition bouts. Financial backers in the region are reportedly open to hosting such a high-profile event, especially with the potential of pairing Pacquiao's return with a stacked undercard of world-class fights. Romero's delay and Pacquiao's patience. Rolly Romero had been viewed as the frontrunner for Pacquiao's comeback opponent after capturing the WBA title. However, Romero's management has reportedly been slow to finalize terms, with issues surrounding broadcast rights and purse distribution. Stalling progress. Pacquiao's camp, eager to stay active and capitalize on momentum, is now considering alternative names. Sean Gibbons, Pacquiao's longtime advisor, recently stated that the Filipino icon is in full training mode, and that his return will happen regardless of who's across the ring. Gibbons emphasized that Pacquiao wants to face the best available opponent, whether it's Romero, Davis, or Benn. Manny is not coming back for tune-ups. He's coming back for legacy, Gibbons noted. Pacquiao himself has been training in General Santos City in Los Angeles, posting videos of his intense workouts and sparring sessions. His hand speed and conditioning have reportedly impressed trainers, further fueling speculation that he remains capable of competing at an elite level despite his age. What's next for Pacquiao? The final decision on Pacquiao's next opponent is expected within weeks. If Romero's team can resolve their contractual issues soon, the original fight may still go ahead in January. However, if delays continue, Pacquiao could pivot toward Davis or Benn, both of whom are seen as high-reward options with significant global interest. A matchup with Gervonta Davis would likely be staged in Las Vegas or Los Angeles, while a fight with Conor Benn could land in London, Dubai, or Riyadh, depending on financial negotiations. Either way, Pacquiao's comeback has become one of the most closely watched stories in boxing, signaling that even at 46, the Pac-Man still commands attention like few others. Fans around the world remain divided about whether Pacquiao should continue fighting at his age. Some argue that he's risking his legacy, while others see his return as an inspiring final chapter for one of boxing's most accomplished champions. Regardless of the opponent, one thing is certain: Manny Pacquiao's name still carries magic, and his next fight, whether against Davis, Benn, or Romero, is guaranteed to captivate the boxing world once again.